Here we are looking at our DB database. It is basically a database management system. Now, here the question arises, what is database system? So that a database system is essentially nothing more than just a computerized data keeping system. Now, user of the system are given a facility to perform several kind of operation on such a system for either a manipulation of the data in the database or the management of the database structure itself. DBMS or the database management systems are categorized according to their data structures or their types. You may be having some clue what actually database is from the above slide. You may be wondering how the idea of creating our own database came about. After completing a second year of the college, in the third year we have to create a project as a last year project. And we were wondering what we should create. Everyone was creating a website as a project, but we thought we have to do something different from the other from which we can learn a new things. So one member suggested we should create a database. At first we were thinking he was just kidding. Eventually we start creating and completed successfully in time. Features of our DB database. You don't need to install this database to use it. It makes this database super portable. You just only have to add a .h header file. You can make your own query syntax very easily. It makes your query code super protected. It has all data files in the encrypted format. For that we have used the 69 encryption, our own encrypted format. You can connect this database with your application with just one line of code, run query. This database works in a both application and console UI. Database import and export is super easy. You can make a shared database without any connection string or any extra connection. You can add your own module in the database for the query process. It is a very lightweight in terms of size, approx 1.2 MB. To run this database, you don't need to install any extra specifications requirement in your system, so it can work smoothly in a low specs machine, even in Arduino or a Raspberry Pi. Is the architecture of our DB database. In this database management system, after connecting to the database with your application, whenever you use run query through this function, your query will be gone for a process via our DB database.h to query process.h. In the query processor, your query gets some operation on it, and through this operation it will be selected by three main modules. After the module operations, if there is a data for insertion or updation, it will write in an encrypted form into the physical storage area. However, if there is a data for viewing purpose, then module will perform operation on the actual data and then present you to in a string format. Now, what is the actual work of query acceptor? Our DB database.h, whenever enters a query string by the user, it goes into the run query command. Then the query goes to database.h. Our DB database.h accepts the query command and trims the query string. Execution goes to the query process for the further process. Query acceptor accepts the query and then trim it by the space. What will query processor do? The main work of the query processor is to process the query and perform a task asked by the users. It will process the query string and returns the result, like insert, update, delete or select. All the commands are divided into module called parth, mihir and zil module, and the other one is only for the select. It is select module. Now all the modules are connected to the query processor, and the some file which consists of the error variable message are also attached to it. Now these collection files are connected to the query processor. There are mainly three files in it: error, variable and messages. Error files. It consists of the error variables. All the errors in the database are defined here. Now the variable file. It consists of all the variable used in the system. Messages. It consists of the success messages. These modules are connected to the query processor. These are functions defined in a parth, zil and mihir modules, and also select modules, where all the select query related functions are there. In the modules, how actually query perform a task, that is well defined, and there are mainly connected to physical storage area where actual data is in the encrypted form. All the insert, update, delete related functions are there, and some additional functions also resides in it. Advantages of our DB database: it is a lightweight, approx 1.2 MB, can run cross-platform, means Windows, Mac and Linux. You can run it anywhere. You just need to install a C++ 17 compiler. Dynamically made database, any developer can make easily changes files with own encryption and own extension .overdb. Even low-end device like Arduino and Raspberry Pi can also run it because of its size is too less. It requires a minimum C++ 17 standard compiler or above to run on any system. It is a scalable. A developer can change or increase the code. Limitations. It doesn't have a schema for storing database. The searching is based on the linear search or sequential search, so time complexity is O of n. It doesn't have schema so that no concept of primary key or foreign key duplicate data can be inserted, which can later be changed in the program. Though it is a cross-platform, it requires C++-17 standard compiler to run this database. It is a combination of SQL plus NoSQL so that still functionality of subqueries remains. It is still in initial build so the functionality may be less. Where can we use this database? The countries which doesn't have much resources regarding electricity and computer equipments, so they are using the Arduino based device to teach their children in the schools or home. So like our traditional database which requires the installation and then to run it in application the driver is required. Our DB database eliminates all these difficulties because it is a lightweight and runs even on Arduino. So they don't need any high-end PC to run on it. They just need to install a C++ compiler Edison 17. So first of all, I will start our application, console application. So that first of all, let me check is there any database available. So it has a command show all DB or show all database. Both will work. So here as you can see here DBN and GAD database are available. Let's create a new database. For that here is a syntax create DB then database name. So let me write path. Now if we write the command show all DB, now as you can see here the part database is created but there will be no data into the part or there will be no table. So first of all let me create a table, create a table then table name b1 and at the rate then column name whatever we want to put, so that I will put ID, name and age. Here first of all we will have to select the database in order to create table in the database. So first of all let me select the database, select DB path. Here as you can see database selected. Now we will create table name at the rate ID name and age. ID name and age are column names. So the table created. Now we will have to insert a data into it, so that there is a command insert into table name at the rate ID means for one will have to put it in a single quote, so that I will be putting 1 and name mark then age 19, so that here as you can see data successfully inserted. We will be putting another 2 or 3 data. And age 21, let me put this. Now here is the select command, so that you can see how many datas are there in the table. So that select star at the rate p1. So here as you can see these are the data I have inserted. Here you can see is in a tabular form. There are also command if you want to insert a column, so that here is the command add all or column into table name ins p1 where not where at the rate column name, so that if I want to insert a pass column, here column pass inserted successfully. So now you will have to see all the data in the pass column are null by default. You can update it later on. So let me select, as you can see here all the data are null, so that you can update it through update command. Now let me tell you how the update command is. What is the update command? So that is the command update at the rate table name set id is equal to 4. Here id means column name will not be in the single quote, but the value should always have to be in a single quote which you are going to set. So that I will put it 4 where id is equal to 1. Now as you can see, data update into table successfully, one row affected, means this row will be affected. And now if we see this, select star from, so that here as you can see data is totally updated. Now here if you want to, here and also will work, update at the rate id is equal to, if you want to put id is equal to 5 where id is equal to 4 and name is equal to Mark, so that as you can see here id will be 5. You can use and or condition. Here use with the single pipe symbol. You can also use the or condition. If I want to make pass, that is how you can update this new create inserted column. Now we will be looking for a delete queries, so that you can delete database. I will show you later on, but first of all let me delete some table. So that first of all let me select first of all let me show you all databases, show all db. Here there is one table in dbn, I want to delete it. So that first of all I will be select db dbn, then show all tabla. So that here as you can see here is the tbn, I want to delete it. So that delete table tbn. By this you can delete this table. Now show all table, so that here as you can see tbn is gone. You can't delete default table in any database. It is created by our system itself. If we want to delete this table, this will give error, delete table. As you can see, you cannot delete the default table. Now if you want to delete a particular record, first of all let me select our own database, select db path. Now select star at the rate 1, so that here are our records. And if I want to delete a particular record, so that a particular row in the whole table, I can do that with this command, delete at the rate table name where id is equal to 3. Now here as you can see, this Vladimir is deleted. Now if I want to delete it by name, I can also do that, or by age, where age is equal to 20. Here as you can see, there is only one record into the table, and even you can select a particular column. Select id at the rate p1. Now as you can see, here is the only id selected, or select id pass, both are selected. Now if you want to delete a column, first of all let me show all the select star at the rate. Here is the all the columns with the one record, so that if I want to delete a particular column, delete call from table name at column name. I don't want to delete id, but I want to delete a pass column, so that here as you can see, column deleted successfully. Now pass will not come, so that deletion of column is also done perfectly. Even you can, whenever you want to uh, select database, you can use choose word also. Now let me delete the database. First of all, show all db. Now when we can use destroy keyword also. Delete db ghd. Now show all db. Here as you can see, this ghd database is deleted, and enter. Now what we will be doing, we will use the another keyword destroy dbn. Here you can say database deleted, so that by this you can say that the destroy or delete both can work. Even you can also change destroy to any other thing. You just have to insert a value in the array variable. So this was all database, though it doesn't have a syntax like a SQL join or something, but it is still in initial build, so we are trying. Now I will be showing you where actually database is stored, so that this was our whole program file. So here there will be one file databases, and here only one database remaining, and one table which we created earlier, so that here data are stored, but stored in a such a way that you cannot read it. You can only read a column name. Data inside the column cannot be read by the user. It is in an encrypted form. We created our own encryption, 69 encryption decryption method. Now we will be looking at the our GUI console. Some might get tired of using the same console, so that we have created a GUI console. Its work as same as now create db mark. It works same, but it is like a Oracle GUI console, so that we try to created it. It works perfect. Now create a table. First of all, let me select table, select database, sorry, select db mark. Now I will be showing you how our DB database is connected to an application. So that this is our application created in C++ in Visual Studio. This is console GUI for the database, and this is our application. Now as you can see here, all are the data that are also available in our database. Let me just show you. Select dbn and show all table. So that here product table, select star at the rate product. Now as you can see, here are all the products. This is our application. If I add something like phone, so that the product quantity will put it 1 and product price 10,000, that product, so that data is inserted. Here this is coding issue. It will not get issue with the database, so that let me say our now the data is inserted. Here is the password to enable a delete and update option, so that our DB's password, so that delete option is enabled. Now here you can see whenever we add a new data, here also data will be inserted. Now the phone is added. Now if we delete it, new added item, we just have to select it and delete, so that here the data is deleted. This here also data is deleted. As you can see, the data is deleted. Now whenever we try to update any data, bike one, let me see, and just click on the elsewhere, so that data is updated. Now here the data will also be updated. As you can see, so this is how our application connects with the database, our DB database. So that's all. This is only just to show you how our DB works. Thank you.